teacher, and then I was in the classroom working as a reading coach, and there was a student that was asking for help. And I went to the administration, went to other staff on campus, and nobody could help. And when the student was asking for the help, nobody was there. And I knew that I had to find some type of profession or something that would allow me to stop what I'm doing and help the student and the family when they needed it. Meeting with the students individually and meeting with families, it's become a lot harder due to the fact that I do administrative duties on campus. This year I've tried to focus more on working with the kids, but it has been very difficult because of all the paperwork and all the things that they're asking me to do that are outside of my job description.
California's 48 spending per pupil nationally, meaning that you know, school districts in other states spend way more per pupil. So that means that translates into better services, that translates into more resources, right, for students and staff and school districts. And it also makes the jobs of school board members a lot easier as well too, where they're not cutting 110 teachers all at once.
We do have a campus of over 800 students, so I am the only school counselor on campus for the 800 students. But I am in charge of other programs and managing things on campus, so that has limited me in what I can do with those kids.
I think counselors, myself included, and teachers are coming up against fiscal barriers. Now that we're being reduced even more days, we're on 185 work year days, that's how many days we work, and now we've been reduced to about 170 something work days.
There was funding that was set aside by the state for counseling specifically. Last year, what the school district and what the state decided to do was that it was no longer specific to school counseling. So the district and the state can decide to do whatever they want with that money. In our school district, that money has now become part of the general fund.
I was teaching at the time at a continuation school, and that continuation school was shut down because of budgetary issues and due to budget cuts, recent budget cuts. I have not been able to make that move into being an official counselor.
Our school knows the benefit of having a school counselor on campus. They see what I've been able to do. They're excited about the stuff that we're doing. But I am worried in that there's not going to be the stability, like there's ever going to be that stability again. As a state, it seemed like 5 years ago they were going in that direction, that school counseling was the way to go and that it benefited everybody. It benefited the whole California educational system. But I think it's going to be now at an individual local level. If the school wants it, they're going to do what they want and what they can to keep us there.
Definitely budgets do impact students, budgets do impact schools, especially those low-income communities, because now everybody's fighting for, wanting to take the kids on a service learning trip, but because there's not enough money, then you kind of got to triage. Maybe the honor students get to go, but not the regular track, I guess.
With our current governor, he was the one that was pushing for it. So I think he, on a personal level, would understand it. I don't know if he'd understand how it is on a day-to-day in the school and the struggles that we have just to meet the needs of the kids on a day-to-day, and that the struggles of the kids are becoming more extreme. And if we don't take care of it, if they don't allow us the resources or give us the help or whatever we need to help these students, that the educational system in California is just going to get worse and worse.
More importantly, we got to understand that he is also under pressure from both sides, politically speaking, Republican and Democrat, where it's a 2/3 vote of the budget every time the budget is voted on. So, and then education being one of the biggest parts of the budget, it's difficult to say, hey, Governor, you're doing the wrong thing. I think we have to approach that situation a lot more methodically, and definitely put pressure on him as far as, education is the future. It's the key.